Oh, hello guys, welcome back. So this is awesome actually. Loki and I have both used the same language on this and we're dancing around. We got a boon and we have to tell you guys about because he does demand total honesty from his people. We're basically getting loving layers of manure put all over the garden that is our channel now for absolutely free. Every time somebody posts something hateful on your channel or they downvote a video, that's free manure to grow your channel. You should always be like, yes, best thing ever because it's interactivity. YouTube doesn't care if somebody posts something hateful or something loving. It always exactly the same. They don't care if they upvoted or downvoted, it always the same. The more hate they throw at your channel, I know sometimes that you're like, I just can't take this today. That is free manure to grow your channel. So be very, very thankful, especially when you get somebody that like creates 20, 30, 40, 50 accounts to do it to you. Take the brigade and take the golden manure that it is because it is like the most precious gift they can give you. And it's like, whoever thought hate would be a good commodity, but there you go. So we're absolutely dancing in the streets because this person, created a bunch of accounts and did a bunch of subs today and like, thank you. Even if they unsub and they try to go back and untake everything they did and take all their activity, it still counts. It still counts. We're sitting on a pile of gold right now. We're very pleased with ourselves. Um, and so Loki's like, well, that's a good topic. And so dealing with negativity with Loki, and Loki's like, look at all the manure for our garden. And I looked at him, I said, what? He's like, oh my God, she made 4 separate accounts just to downvote that video 4 times. And I'm like, yeah, I guess she did. And he says she keeps making all these different accounts. She made multiple accounts today just to keep spamming comments. And he says, she is feeding this channel so much just to be able to, spread her rhetoric. He said, this is the best thing ever. And you kind of have to look at it that way, especially if you have a public platform, whether you have Facebook or Twitch or Twitter or something, depending on how it works. If it works like YouTube, so maybe I shouldn't talk about the other ones, but if it works like YouTube, YouTube does not care. You can be the greatest villain or the greatest hero. YouTube's completely indifferent as long as you're getting engagement. That's all YouTube cares about. So even if she's only taking like a microsecond for every time she switches accounts and downvotes something, it's adding. And look, he's like, oh my God, this is so great. And like every time she switches accounts and makes a new account to, post something and, yell and scream or post something like that, she's also adding to her overall value. So like he is really excited. And you're going to have people like that in your life sometimes that they're going to go on like a one person brigade against you. And if it's your YouTube channel, it's the best possible thing that can happen to you. It gives you strength because that can never be taken away from you. Like you can't control if people upvote or downvote something, but that can't be, taken away from you. All the comments, bad comments they post, all the, downvotes they post, all the, subscriptions they do just so that they can, throw hate or shade at you. That helps you, and you have to be able to be like Loki and be able to absorb that and be like, oh my God, this person's so engaged with my content that they literally made 15 subscriptions today just to do 15 downvotes. Be excited. Be excited when somebody gives you that much interactivity because it doesn't come along usually. Most people are like, maybe they'll downvote one thing and then they'll be like, never recommend this channel again, and they'll never watch your channel again because they're like, I don't like you, you said something I disagree with. But every so often you get that person that they just can't let stuff go, and you can either let it break you as a channel, or you can look at it and go, oh my God, look at all the free manure to grow the channel. And that's exactly how Loki and I are taking it. And sometimes life is like that too. I had very toxic family members that I no longer have in my life, and they're actually not real family that I thank the gods for every day. And everything they did was hurtful at the time, but it turned out to be manure, to grow my life and be like, well, if I learned anything from them, I learned how I never want to treat another human being ever again. And that happens with a lot of people. I had that crazy friend, ex-friend, that, she was designing herself, only being a friend for one reason. And I thought, I never want to do that to another human being either. I never want to just be your friend or, do whatever because I want something from you or I want you to change your religion or something. That's not cool. So, we are smelling in the fragrant aroma of a freshly manure field, and we're just rolling in the check, which will promptly stop the moment she sees this, or she'll go into a new rage and she'll get 50, subscriptions. Please do. They're free. Get as many subscriptions as you want, and downvote as many times as you want. Oh my God, we can use it. It's like you're putting money in our pocket. Please do. We get based on interactivity. We don't get based on how much people like us. Thank the gods. Why do you think so many people go out of their way to be abrasive on YouTube? So yeah, we are rolling in the jack right now. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.